Hello and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Now, let's get back into it. As you can see, we've paused the game. We have founders have arrived. We've got a lot to get through before anything really progresses. The founders need to be here for 10 days before we can bring more guys in. So we'll have to try and expand just to 10. As you can see, the map, not much really going on. So we'll continue to just plod on. We have people in the rare metals extractor making us, getting us some rare metals, which is this section here, 6.2 per day. There's room for another one, but I think we've only got 7 geologists around. If they're geologists, they work better. See, their work performance is better, so it's good to have these guys happy, keep them working. The happier they are, the better they work. So that's why you put nice services in here to keep them happy. They're pretty comfortable. They want a bit of drinking and exercise. I might give them a garden so they get a bit of exercise. So average morale of all colonists living in this dome. So it's not too bad. They got morale. They've got comfort. They're pretty sane. They're not going to go crazy, and they're healthy. So it's all going well. We can house 28. We've only got 12. We've got a load of jobs that can't be done, but there's only 5 at the moment, but it's looking alright, so we'll carry it on. Hopefully let's speed up, rush through. This guy's picking up metals, that's good. Metals that are on the land. We have our explorer here, let's bring him in. Might be needed.
Sector scan.
Oh, we've got another scan. Nothing at all, that's not useful. Okay, so why? Okay, we haven't got enough people to work all the shifts. Let's just work these shifts. And we're going to build something to keep them happy. So all of these, they need concrete. You know what, let's build a big one for now. We'll destroy it and replace it with something smaller. But for now, we might as well just get that going. Let's have a look at production. So we can make concrete, nice and simple. Metal we get from metal extraction from these things here. That's metal. Here's deep metal. It's the orange colour, means we can't do it yet. So once we research that, we can get deep metals. Then we have rare metals. So they go on these dollar signs. I think that's a dollar sign. But there's this one here. We can't get this one. It's another deep one. So we need to research that. So this is concrete, we're getting concrete, so that's all good.
Resources are low.
Running low on food, that's never really a good thing. But what we'll do is we'll get an emergency pod. Just 25 food, and we'll get it coming. One thing we don't want is these guys to be struggling, because then we don't get more people wanting to come to the planet, because they don't want to die. So this should be producing food. There we go, nearly done. Really close, then they can grab it, harvest it, plant it on the depot. I'd like to keep at least 10 there if I can. Keep speeding along. And we want to be sending these back to Earth. This one, you see, I've got gathering exports. I've allowed it to export the metals. This one I've turned off exported metal, so this should fill up with fuel. And then this one also trying to fill up with fuel, but they're both trying to fill up. It needs to take a bit of time. The oil refinery is on and working, so that's good. I might want another one of that, but I can't build it yet because I need research. As you can see, I can't build any of these. I can't make polymers yet, or electronic factories, or machine parts, or even oil refineries yet. If you double click on them, it shows you, if it can, on the research where they will be, but we haven't got there yet, as you can see. So that's something to wait for. Let's have a look at the expeditions. What have we got? We can start changing the planet straight away, but that's 100 fuel, that's too much, and 15 machine parts. Very useful machine parts for maintenance, so keep that going. How are you guys doing? They're getting, oh look, they've got 3 fuel refineries. Japan. It's not bad. Paradox Interactive have landed. That's a bit of fun. They've done 2 concrete. Yeah, I might follow them in that. And they're researching soil adaptation. Not really sure. I'm going to insult them. That's sad. They're probably miles ahead of us. Here we go. So
Sector scanned.
the fuel has come. Another scan and another load of rare metals we can't get yet. Too far away anyway. Okay. Keep queuing up areas. And we'll get stuff up here in these little islands that we're going to have to deal with later, but not to worry about yet. What I could do is build a little ramp already. Just so I'm
Research
future-proofing.
complete.
Yes, I think I might do that, just because my RC commander's not doing anything at the moment. So I'll do that. We're going to go to landscaping. We want to build a ramp. You can change the size of middle mouse click. So let's go from here. It's quite a long way, but that's what we're going to go for. Now it's going to be a lot of 540 waste rock, so we're going to have to put the waste rock somewhere. Let's get a dumping ground. There you go, plenty. And then we'll put the commander here, and then they'll get to work picking it up and dumping it, so that's good. Still 6 days to go, so this is where we start thinking about where we want to go from here. I want to get polymers going, so I'll have to get this soon, but just doing a couple of researches here and there. We've got some useful ones. We've just done low G drives, so everything will be going quicker, which is useful. We would then want soil adaptation, so that's good for farms, so we can start farming. It's very cheap, but it's just concrete, so that's brilliant. Productivity training, so our geologists and engineers will better performance. That's good because we want our geologists performing well, as they're mining us, making us money at the moment. And then we have research rate. That's just a bog standard increase in science, which we need. So lots going on, but also not much going on. Here we go. These are getting us water, but they take machine parts to maintain, so you don't want to build too many of these. This is also machine parts. We only have 40 machine parts, so let's salvage this thing. Don't need that. Explorer's not very useful yet. And the fuel is slowly getting there, and so is the export. So this is where you kind of want everything to go a little bit faster, really. There's only a couple of speeds. Free speed is only 5 times normal speed.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
That's good, we've got an anomaly. Let's get the explorer over there. This one is interesting readings in the sector. That's pretty good. Water here and here, not very good water. And this guy, transport has stopped working, so let's keep going, don't be lazy. Oh, I think that's called the dust devil. These things are pretty brutal, they rip things apart, so it's good it was there and not over here. Let's see if it spawns in the same point or not. That's something to keep our eyes open for. Watch out for that. Yeah, so it's not going too badly, everything's going alright, smoothly. Yeah, if I were to mod the game, you can mod it, it's got moddable things. I'd recommend increasing the speed of this bog standard, increasing speed, normal speed, 3 times and 5 times. I think it's a little bit slow, especially at times like this where...
The Explorer made a thorough scan of the anomaly site.
That was useless. Basically, nothing happened. Yeah, so I would recommend increasing that speed because situations like this, there's a lot of waiting around. Now, concrete, I might get some more concrete. This guy is working away. There's no real punishment for having too much resources, so let's just get another thing here, as long as it's inside the range. Oh, it's outside the range of my drone hut. Let's delete that. Hit delete. But that's outside as well. How's this looking? It's not. I'll stay with one for the moment. I want to get another drone hub. Maybe get it down in a rocket at some point. But yeah, drone hubs are useful. I like to keep everything inside it. You can go outside it with the drone commanders. But what are you struggling here? Oh, rocket's fully loaded. So you know what? We'll send that off. We'll start loading this one with fuel. That's good news. So let me just explain some of this. So this is a recharge station. Basically, they come with the drone hubs. You've got 2 recharge stations. But if you want some out here, wider on,
Sector scanned.
stop them having to charge as far out. That's quite useful. We're not really getting much luck with these scans. Keep going, guys. Now, it looks like we can deep scan here, but we've missed out on that, so we'll deep scan here just in case. Once you deep scan, you can't scan any further, so good to get that scanning done. So we have drone hubs, which is the area of effect the drones can work in, and you can move them around. So we've got a couple of drones here doing nothing. I'm going to assign them to this guy, and so that is a good way for us to. This drone commander can have that's 8. We've got any others being lazy? They all seem to be working. Yeah, we have 5 here. 2 working on the rocket. Okay, so they're all kind of busy doing their own thing. There's not many. I might want to get a few more drones, probably for the best. We have sensor towers, but this boosts scanning speed. It also tells us about warnings. So if there's if you don't have any, you won't know if there's a disaster coming. They normally warn you. I like to get a few out nice and early, just so you can get a nice bit of information on the surrounding area. And also, I think we got the technology to make these. Not yet, though. Maintenance still got maintenance on these, which you don't. It's annoying.
Building a new home on an alien world, that takes guts, to say the least.
Yes, we've got guts. We've gone to Mars. So founder Anna has an enthusiast traits. That's a good thing. That's the spirit. So all your people have little characteristics. If I can find one. You, sir. Right, he's middle-aged geologist. He's in this dome called Mbombo. I don't really like that. I quite like the names they give you. He's living in one of these places. You can change it if you want between them. So that's useful later on when people go to the wrong place and you want a specialist. You can do that. And his workplace, the rare metals extractor. So that's pretty good. And so you can assign him to buildings and you can move through colonists. And here's his traits: coward, founder, lazy, and melancholic. So you don't really want bad traits. Probably would have sped the game a bit if I'd been more particular, but I don't think it matters that much. It's quite a relaxed game, quite chill. I kind of like the idea of having just guys who just wanted to come to Mars.
Funding received.
Oh, so there's our funding. So we got the funding from sending the rare metals back to Earth. So our rocket has arrived back at Earth, and we got the money for that. So not much going on. We could speed things up. We've got a bit of money. Let's bring in another drone hub. I want another fuel refinery. There's no point in bringing these in. I mean, I will use them soon, but not yet. Let's just get some electrics. Okay, I'm happy with that. Although it would be nice to have one of these as soon as we get going. But no, I won't risk it yet. Let's launch that. I didn't fill it completely, but I like to have a little bit of buffer of money just in case we get in an event or something is an emergency. I need a bit of supplies. That's where you can get a supply pod to come in. Costs you 100 million, and then you can fill it with supplies which you also get charged for. So we've got a couple of landing pads that are useful. Surface heater, so you have to unlock that in research. We'll heat stuff up because you can get cold snaps that stop buildings working, so you heat them up. So the energy to keep that going. Tunnels are useful. Salvage is if you want to salvage something, but tunnels, so say if I want to move some power from this point here to all the way up here, say up here on this cliff, and start a new little area, just put a tunnel here and then a tunnel up here. They have limited
Resources
range,
are low.
but you put a nice little go between, and you can put energy through that, and even the life support stuff through that. So that's good. Now we're running low on resources, telling us it's not too bad. We need a bit of maintenance on electronics, I'm guessing. Not sure what's using that, but our rocket's ready to take off, but I want a few more exports on before I send that. Let's increase the workload of these guys. It will make them unhappy, but oh, they're not very happy. Maybe we won't do that. They're not very comfortable. Why are you not very comfortable?
Anomaly found.
I guess they want more happiness. Okay, so that's when this is. We've got an anomaly, but we can't get to it. So this is kind of perfect, really, because we're working our way up to that anyway. So how we're looking over here, we've got a few
Sector
metals.
scanned.
Can't really see anything up there. We haven't scanned that yet. So we're still scanning. Nothing really coming of that. Yep. Don't worry about that. How's the rocket doing? Only 13. So, why are you so unhappy? They haven't got drinking, social, luxury. That's true. I've completely forgotten to give them services. That's silly of me. I like a diner. Gives them dining, social food. And I like a space bar. And the ship's ready to land. Let's get it down. It's got resources for us. So we've got an infirmary. We have a grocer. Get a bit of shopping and food. But yes, I like a diner and a small space bar. And there's a bit of space for more stuff in there, if needed. Oh no. We've got a dust devil. Look at that. So we can straight through. Hopefully it's not going to do too much damage. Yes, it's caused a leak right there. So hopefully one of these guys gets on that. Now this guy, we don't really want to fill up with fuel straight away. What fuel? Oh no, that's already done, yeah. Silly me. We're good. So, fix that leak. There you go. All fixed. There's no one to work these shifts here. What am I going to do? I'm going to turn this off. I'd rather you guys work. Getting people happy.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Oh, that's never good. You don't want Earthsick colonists. They want more of a social life. We need people working in here, really. Let's turn off that shift. Where are they all working? So we've got 3 botanists. We turned off the infirmary. Couple of guys working there, 3 people working there. Where are they all working? They're not doing too well. These guys aren't happy, so maybe they're not working. Look at this person's sexy. That's pretty good. That means they have children. We want them happy, so they will have children. Right, let's send the rocket off. That's good enough. This is really bad. So they want me to repair it at 5, or it won't go. So it's not a good event to get, but I don't want the rocket to blow up. So 5 machine parts to fix that. I think that's okay. We've got machine parts at the moment, not worth risking it. We have some backup power if needed. These guys are all good. So there you go, it's all fixed up. It's better, off you go. Got a bit of waste. So you guys, what's going on here?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Got another anomaly. Right there, let's get on that. People are not really happy at the moment. That's quite a good sector. We've got metals, and we've got that's quite good actually. 2 metals in that area. They're not the best. This one over here is low as well, but this is an average. This is an average. This is a low. So it's not very quality metals, but having some metals is something at least. Let's send another of these drones over here. So a load more came in. So we've got 3 in there. 3 in there. 1 person there and 1 person there. You guys are lazy. They won't work. And they'll try to return to Earth. That's not a good start. Probably should have noticed that a bit earlier, but no worries. Now what I'm going to do is build some smaller decorations. Just a little stone park, and we will destroy this once that's up. And I want to build a farm in there. I want these guys to get to work, but on the farm. So how's our research doing? It's taken still quite a while to get there. I could start science at some point, but as I said before, we've only got this one dome and we can't bring anyone else here for a while. But the rocket's going home, so I'll bring the rocket back as soon as I can, with a load of people as soon as that's allowed. How's the scanning going?
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
So, unlocked a load of stuff that we can now see. Solar panels are gradually cleaned from dust when closed. So that'd be like overnight when there's no sunlight. They close up. I can build drone hubs if I unlock this. They're very expensive, aren't they? Shuttles require less fuel. I really want that because it's costing quite a lot. I also want polymer factories. So lots to research. Slowing the game down at the moment. You are not doing anything. I want you to collect more metals. Get in there, look, we're nearly there. I found the stage is nearly done. Alright, you guys start working. Make people happy.
Funding received.
Oh, we got a bit of money from
Sector scanned.
our spaceship. I'm going to open that one up. Missing service building luxury. So this is what happens when you bring people in who don't get very happy when they have certain situations. Look, he's a whiner. Probably wasn't the best to bring a founder who uses sanity and low on comfort, because they will be low on comfort if they're the first ones in. It's not the easiest life. Oh, I should have provided this, to be fair. So we have a diner. And the diner does food and shopping. The diner does food. There's no shopping. Okay, so at least we have a bit of shopping. That's useful. In space, no one can hear you.
The founders are supposed to be the pillars of the future colony.
Oh no, that
Yes.
person's a whiner now. That's not good. Come on guys, there's 2 of you. 4. It's just lazy though, isn't it? That's it. Go have a good time in the space bar. Yeah, and the diner. Okay, so we've got both shifts have been worked. That's good. So the evening shift's not the best to put people on because they lose morale. But so is there anyone here? No. So 2 people there visiting here. And a nice bit less time. What a waste of a geologist. It's okay, it's only 16 hours left. Still homesick. Okay. No, that's still not happy enough yet. Come on, why are you so unhappy? You're great. You should be very happy. 57. Wonder what stage they get to that when they're happy. Nine hours left. So if that Earth's it, they sometimes try and jump on a spaceship to go back to Earth, but it's not really what we want. Things are still scanning, slowly getting there. Might be worth moving some more sensors out at some point. They're quite close by at the moment. See, it's sad not making any money, but can't really do much about it. Person in the stone. Well, no, there's only space for 3 there. There's 10 there. I mean, they always want to be happy, but you can't always be happy. You've got a job to do. Found the stage is finishing in an hour. Let's see what happens. We can send this off when we're ready.
This will go down in history.
The colony has been evaluated positively. Additional colonists will be called from Earth. Brilliant. Now, we need more. No specialisation. I'm fine with that. But let's filter it a bit more. Not really fussed. I do want geologists, if there is any. There isn't really any potentials, but I would like a few of these. A couple of scientists. Couple of scientists, good. Let's get that going. Now, this science is taking way too long, so let's get a science lab built. It costs electronics, but it's key. You need a bit of science coming in. I've probably gone a bit long without it, but I'm sending this guy off. I just want to get as many people here as I can, really. Or have a backup spaceship at least, so I can probably... No, I need to build another dome if I'm going to build more housing.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
There we go. Get the explorer on that. So we've got quite a lot of resources around here, so it's going pretty well. We can open you up soon once people have learnt to
There
be
are
good.
Earthsick colonists.
So 3 Earthsick colonists. Well, stop being Earthsick. We have food coming in. Okay, so they are kind of comfortable, but not that happy, causing a bit of a stir really. Not useful, not useful. So come on, we need more people, and we can get the money flowing.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environment.
What have we got now? Oh, so the social line has been quite fleshed out. Apartments, I'm a big fan of apartments. You can fit way more people in, so yeah, you know, pack them in. I like packing them all in. I guess you're supposed to specialise in quite a lot, but I just like packing loads of people in and put them to work. You know, there's different ways to play the game. At the moment, it's not going too well.